Hey, what's up guys, it's decklist making you a deck profile video. This deck I've had it for a while now. This is actually the first archetype deck I've ever made. It's just been through like a couple makeovers. And let's show you what it is. Okay, this is gold, blue or dark world. So this is the dark world deck. I used 3 of these and 2 silvers. I would use the third one, but I only have 2. And next up, 3 bronze. These are like the staples. Since you inflict damage, you discard a card, and almost all of the dark world cards activate when they get discarded, but not by a cost. Next up is Scar. Get destroyed by battle. You can get a level 4 dark world monster from your deck to your hand. And next up is my spell, trap, and monster removers. Gren does the spell and traps, and Khaki does the monsters when they get discarded. Next up is Dark Arm Dragon. Since all of these dark world monsters are dark, why not add a Dark Arm Dragon? Morphine Jar, so I can replenish my hand and have something to discard. Gores, so in case I'm open. 3 Necro Gardeners, since if I could discard something, might as well discard a Necro Gardener too. Then I have 2 Tuners, Psychic Commander and Krebins, since why not add a Synchro on this. And last but not least, Renge. I just added this because he has strong defense and he's dark, and it'll help me out with a few of the next cards I'm gonna show you. Here are the spells. 3 Dark World Dealings. These are my Dark World Dealings right now, since I traded mine away to my friend. So that means that I need Dark World Dealings, guys. So if you have any, send me a message and let's make a deal. Next up, 2 Allures. Draw 2, remove 1 dark from your hand. Okay. The card destruction, pretty old cards, you know what it does. Drag down into the grave. We show each other's hand and you discard a card. They discard a card from each other's hand, and you draw a card. Next up is 2 Gateways. They get special summon the dark world monster from your graveyard. And emergency teleport for the psychics, so you can synchro summon on the first turn if you can. And then we have heavy and mystical space typhoon. You know what they do. And 2 dark world lightnings. You select 1 face down card and destroy, and then you discard a card. And swords. Okay. Here we have our traps. We have Solemn and 2 dark illusions. These are my placement solemns. I haven't used them yet, so let's see how that goes. Then I have 2 death amulets. The interesting part of this card is that when you discard a card, it's not a cost, so they will work with dark world monsters. Next up is Force Requisition and Magical Thorns. These cards, work together. When you discard a card, your opponent discards a card, and when your opponent discards a card, they take 500 burn. Next up, Dark Deal. This is an interesting card. This card, when your opponent activates a normal spell, you could change their effect to discard a card randomly from your hand. And I think gold and silver have a different effect when they get discarded that way. Next up is Forces of Darkness. You return 2 dark world monsters from your graveyard to your hand, in case you want to use Gran and Khaki again. And then Cylinders. Okay. Then here's the side deck. It's not that good, but it's something. Raphael. Strong Fiend monster, awesome. Dark Necrofield, old school goodness right here. Remove 3 fiends, special summon. Rainbow. I'm not sure about this card yet. This card actually works only with Dark Deal. So maybe I might change it for something else. Night Assailant. It's a flip monster. You could destroy a monster on the field if it gets flipped, or if it gets discarded from your hand, you can return the flip monster from your graveyard to your hand. And then we have Neospatian Granmal, Brow Huntsman. This card gets discarded. You draw a card, and it has a different effect. When if it gets discarded by your opponent's effects, that means you drop one more. 2 DD Crows, so you can remove stuff. Pot of Avarice, so you can replenish your Dark Road monsters if you want. Big Bang Shot, make them into piercers. Dangerous Machine type 6. This is a strange card. I've never used it, but you know, it's kind of like a joy card, I guess. Yeah, it has 6 different effects depending on what dice roll you get. Then I have a Lightning Vortex and Torrential. Okay, Transmigration Prophecy. This card returns 2 cards from any graveyard to their decks. So let's say your opponent targets cards in the graveyard. Activate this card, return them, and their target disappears, so it won't work. Then Imperial Iron Wall. In case Dark Road monsters, your opponent wants to remove your Dark Road monsters, but it will kind of interfere with your Dark Arm Dragon and your Necro Garner. But that's why I side decked. Okay, guys, that was it. Tell me what you think about it. Tell me what to do with it. But please don't leave bad comments saying this deck sucks. This isn't a tournament wise deck, it's just for fun. But yeah, okay, this is Decklist out. See you later.